So it says that Red Dead Redemption 2 has a much slower pace than Grand Theft Auto 5. Thank goodness. I like a slow paced game or a nice balanced game in terms of pace, man. So then that way you can really absorb, the story, the characters, and so forth. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is as a Western and it will play like one. According to Rockstar Intel, Red Dead Redemption 2 will have a much slower pace in comparison to Grand Theft Auto 5. Because GTA 5 did have a pretty quick pace in gaming, if you ask me. And now, in certain regards, this was already a given. After all, 1889 was a much slower time than the modern day when GTA 5 is set. But beyond the obvious pacing issues, this also is seemingly extended to the game's story, which will apparently be more of a slow burn than GTA 5, as they all say. And fans are happy about this. According to the Red Dead News, the game has a much slower. Yeah, like, okay, that's pretty much it right there. All right, yeah, a lot of people are pretty happy about this, man. Arthur Morgan's gonna be that guy. This also lines up with reports earlier this year that parts of the game move a little slow, particularly in the beginning of the game, which is true for most Rockstar developed titles. I mean, yeah, you gotta get it. They want you to get really adjusted to the title and the gaming and all that, and that's just a theory of mine. That's just my little guess. However, GTA 5 was already a pretty slow burn, an excellent slow burn, but a slow burn that often took its time with its storytelling. If Red Dead Redemption 2 is that, but more, Rockstar Games will have to be careful to avoid pacing issues. But when you consider the fact that Rockstar Games is one of the best in the business, it probably won't be a problem. Most definitely. Red Dead Redemption 2 is poised to release worldwide on October 26th via the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. For more news and media on the game, click here. For information on what the game is about, here's an official story synopsis. America, 1899. The end of the Wild West era has begun as lawmen hunt down the last remaining outlaw gangs. Those who will not surrender or succumb are killed. Now, if you remember, I just want to take a break real quick. Now, when Red Dead Redemption comes through, John Marston, it's said that John Marston is the very last outlaw. So it looks like around this time is when we see a young John Marston, he tries to get away from that. So at the very towards the very end of Red Dead Redemption, it looks like John Marston was pretty much on a ticking clock. Because if this was around 1899, and John Marston was possibly killed around 1919, he had about a good 18 years to live or more, a little more. And that's pretty fucked up considering how you guys know how it all ended. Pretty much a one man standoff with the government, and leaving with John Marston pretty much being shot to death. But anyway, after a robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater, there's also a town in Red Dead Redemption as well. Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang are forced to flee. With federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation massing on their heels, the gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive. Sounds pretty damn cool to me. As deepening internal divisions threaten to tear the gang apart, Arthur must make a choice between his own ideals and loyalty to the gang who raised him. End quote. And that's pretty damn dope right there, if you ask me. That's a better story than I could ever put together my damn self. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. I hope you guys enjoyed that real quick. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have any ideas on what videos you guys want to do, please let me know in the comment section below. Or feel free to private message me in the backside on the YouTube page. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. God bless.